And we are live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to a special live show. Happy V-Day or Valentine's Day. I should, make sure we say that completely. Don't want to say dis VD. People might get the wrong idea, but happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And welcome, like I said, to Big Nasty and Chaco Big Nasty's live show, our special Valentine's Day show. How you been doing, buddy?
Yeah, welcome everyone to Nerds and Ties.
Yeah, very our idea of a VD day. Yeah,
we're all. We decided we're going to do a whole dress up thing. I'm going to turn this out before I burn down the comic room here, and I'll
there you go. You don't want
to. Let's hope the smoke doesn't go on.
I got mine are in the back here. You can see mine in the back here. A little mood lighting in case the power goes out, I guess. But we got a great guest tonight, man. You want to tell everybody about who we have?
Yeah, we have the great and powerful Suspiria tonight, and if you guys have watched, and I think a lot of people know that there are certain artists who I really, really like, and I promote a lot on my channel, and Suspiria is one of them. And as we started to do this, we started to move into speaking to different creators, artists and writers. There were certain people who I really, really wanted to have on that I really thought would be fun to have on to tell their story, and Suspiria is right at the top of the list.
Heck yeah.
One of my absolute favorites. She does all painted covers, which is something I think all of us who've been collecting comics for some time or appreciate art, we do really love painted covers. And also, she does a lot of like creepy covers too, which is another thing that we all gravitate toward, I think.
Yeah, we like, yeah.
So let's bring out our new friend, the great and powerful Suspiria.
And here she is.
Wow.
Hey, welcome.
Wow, what an introduction. Hot flash. Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me. Happy day, Feliz San Valentin.
Nice. Thank you for doing this.
Yes, thank you for being here.
We put out, Rich did the whole Suspiria background for tonight, and we, as we talked, we decided to do the full Valentine's Day dress up. Thanks for dressing up, being a sport about it.
Jennifer's body, Jennifer.
Well done.
Yeah.
If you,
I wish, but you do what
it's Megan Fox, right? That was who did that, right?
I wish I could have found one of those, the dentures, when she turns into the monster, but it would have been very uncomfortable to talk with those. A bit of blood. A time for the blood. Sorry.
Yeah, sometimes it's okay just for like a screenshot, and then it's like like even on Halloween, like when I dress up, sometimes it's like, okay, get a picture, and I just want to take this off. So normally what we do is we'll say hi to our buddies in the chat who have shown up, and then we'll come back and we'll talk and we'll get into your story.
Amazing. Sounds good.
Okay. All righty. Well, let's see here. First up, beat Derek. He beat K Munin. Hey, Derek.
Derek, dropping the link already. Everybody subscribe right away to Suspiria, please, on Instagram.
Thank you. 9 K Munin second. You're slacking, buddy.
Good to
slacking. Jeff Jack.
Jeff.
And Louis,
the great Louis.
And then Johnny. Hey, Johnny. Yeah, you should probably spell that out. And see, the great Robbie Josephs.
One of the nicest people in the world, Robbie Joseph.
And Big Matt.
Another nice guy, Matt.
Let's see who's next. Hopefully StreamYard doesn't mess up tonight. Last few nights people's been having issues with them, with the comments not processing right. Mr. Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Stevie D, much love, buddy.
Another great one, the great Stevie D.
Up and Adam, my side piece. Hey, baby.
Yo, Adam.
Brittany.
Yo, Brittany.
Glad Brittany's here. Let's see. Oh, Mr. Rooster.
Hey, Rooster. Good to see you.
Yeah. Biggie.
The great Biggie.
Let's see. Hey, Bobby.
Bobby, coming off the last week where he was part of the panel for the discussion on AI.
Yeah. I'm glad he's love seeing Bobby here. Great legend.
Yo, legend. Good to see you.
And see Jason.
Jason, another one of the best.
Let's see. Am I missing anybody?
Hey,
Karen Marsh.
I'm crying. Good to see you. I think it's the first time we've seen that name here.
Yeah. I think that is. Oh, hang on. JSS just popped in.
The Great Blue Ranch. JSS. Good to see you.
And we will acknowledge as they filter in.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Again, thanks for being here. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you, guys.
So, thank you so much for being here, just as Rich said. And we talked a little bit, but could you take us through? So, you started art. You were living you're from Spain, living in Barcelona. Can you take us through your journey from working as an artist in Spain to Canada, and now being one of kind of the most in-demand painted cover artists in the world?
Ooh, wow, in the world. Again, guys, geez, I wasn't ready for this. Well, I always say I like to give my mom credit as my very first teacher in art. My mom is, she still is, a very well-known painter in Spain, in Barcelona. She's amazing. And since I was, she was pregnant with me, I think I was breathing all the paint that she was using. Also, that. So I was fascinated with it. I don't think I really wanted to do anything else but artwork, like be like my mom, paint, anything related with it. So I was born in Barcelona, but I spent a lot of years in Canary Islands is where I studied. So I went to art school, I went to illustration, I did even a little bit of graphic design, and then I moved back to Barcelona, and then I studied fashion, which is kind of like a little derail of my dreams of being a painter.
Still creative.
It's still very creative. It was cool. It was, I got a fashion degree. And then I got bored right away. I think it was in my world, it's too glamorous and too, there was a few chosen ones, and you knew that it's so hard to get into that. So like what I really want to do is do illustration. So yeah, I was lucky because right away I found a job that I was designing clothes for babies,
Cool.
like for toddlers, the little shirts that say whatever, you're a beautiful pony, go get it, 29, university team, all that stuff. I used to design that and baby turns, which was
that's great.
I was a little darker than my brain was in other things, like do my own paintings, and from that thing actually to tattooing, I met my partner in Toronto, and he had a tattoo shop, teach me how to tattoo, started tattooing. So from baby clothes to tattooing, I think we were 15 years tattooing.
Wow.
Yeah, 15 years tattooing. And that was here in between Windsor and Toronto.
Okay. Wow. Very cool.
And I wanted to quit for I wouldn't say a long time, but yeah, like it was my passion was always being painting or doing especially movie posters, anything related with our world, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
pandemic happened, and I feel like a bunch of us, just our life just took a 360 turn, and I said, you know what? Now it is. They're closing all the stores, all the tattoo shops. We were in essential businesses, so I said
This
no.
is 2020 or so?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much. And then I was very lucky to meet the people of Cadence Comics. They like my work. There's Cadence doesn't exist anymore, but you know, whatever. To me, like it was a very positive experience because they introduced me to the comic world. And yeah, I started almost right away, like doing covers with them through other people, all the variants. So yeah, that's in a nutshell, trying to go fast and do my art journey. But yeah,
Very cool. And maybe just, you know, since you kind of talked about that, can you, this is the first one, right? Can you tell us how this happened? I think it looks like you met up with Scotty Young and had this cool painted cover, really limited painted cover. How did this happen?
I was so happy, so excited, so nervous. Like they really want me to do this cover, and I did it all through my reps at Cadence. They say, you have your first cover. And what is it about? It's the story, yeah, the Me You Love in the Dark. It was such a beautiful story. Actually, funny that it's just a woman that is alone painting, right? And well, I don't want to spoil her, but yeah, there's a lot of painting. There's some glasses of wine, and the messy table. It's like, this is just so me. That's amazing. Yeah. It is. I hold that cover, with a lot of love. That one and the Elvira and Vincent Price, I think, because they sort of happened at the same time. Those two or three. There's two. Yeah.
Well, we can. I have that. Sorry, I had it. Oh, here it is. If anybody's never seen it, this is one of the best, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Another one that I couldn't believe, right? Like it was just, such a blessing for them to give me that one and get to paint
So
through
good.
my heroes, right? It's Vincent Price. I grew up loving horror. Yeah, that's another thing that I should say. Like I think I liked or I loved art at the same time as horror because I was exposed to horror since the womb. Same thing. So
Right.
yeah,
It's a, we talk on our show sometimes. The very first artist we had Kendrick Lim on, Kunka, and we asked him a question about what he likes to do and for subjects. And he said, he thought about it a minute and he said, hot chicks and monsters. And I was like, oh, that is the best answer anybody could give. And you're very similar. You do a lot of like hot chicks and horror.
Oh yeah, the same thing I want to do is horror, monsters, and yeah, big big booby, small booby, whatever, hot chick, like, hit me. I don't discriminate anything.
It's always great to see. We do love it. So I first heard about you through our good friends at Beyond Wednesdays. Brian is a great dude. I'm sure Brian is a great dude. And they had this great interview with you about a year ago, I guess. And I know you've worked with the guys a little bit, and I have a question for you. So I was going to show you these two, but these two that you did for the guys at Beyond Wednesdays and Big Clutch sold these. And
Yes.
so can you tell us that story a little bit? How you got involved with this? How you I guess they let you decide what you wanted to do for subject, and you decided on these two G.I. Joe characters.
I mean, it's easy. It's a very easy choice. Like as long as I can do Baroness and Scarlet too, yeah. Like I'm so down. But yeah, and also can I do a little bit of my style as a poster? Not as much as a comic cover, but I like to do the style of the retro posters that I'm a little more special. And they were so amazing and they really let me do my thing. A few very little revisions, to be honest. So I was so happy with those two. Dream come true too, like G.I. Joe. I'm like, please,
yeah,
thank you.
I have a question for you on this, and it's something that when I've shown this cover in the past, it's something that I theorized. Self-portrait.
I wish. No, I use a lot of Spanish models.
Oh, okay.
Spanish and Italians. A lot of Monica Bellucci. A lot of Spanish top models that I love. They're very curvy. They're round faces. So I try always to do the most feminine faces that I can. And when people tell me, "Is that a self-portrait?" I'm like, I'll take all the compliments. Yeah, of course not. I wish, but I'll take it.
I thought it was a striking image. I always thought that it was.
Yeah.
I was like, what a great subject to do, because you could kind of look in the mirror, do this. I thought it was very much spot on.
I do use my hands for when I need postures. You get a bunch of references, so there's something very expressive. I do know how to pose and take a photo of my hands to use it for artwork, but I don't avoid using my face. I don't think I never thought it was photogenic, but if people say I look like her, I'll wait. Yeah.
Rocking it.
There you go.
There you
It's
go.
spot on.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. You Halloween, you can win some competitions.
Oh, I'm gonna go as Baroness and MegaCon. We already were joking about it. It's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go as her. Why not? Let's cosplay in the books like that.
Heck yeah.
A related question, I think, in the chat that our buddy Jason has: is Suspiria a fan of 70s Spanish horror like Tombs of the Blind Dead, Vampiros, Lesbos, and Letting Corpses Lie?
Absolutely. I love Armando de Osorio is the man that scared the living shit of me when I was little. Blinds, yeah. In Spanish is the Blind Templars, and it was a movie that I watched with my mom also. So it's it's so good. 70s Spanish cinema is so. It's just beautiful. All the landscapes, all like special effects doing traditional with very little money. And then we have all the castles and all this, it's just the perfect environment for those kind of movies. And yeah, it's a great era, I think, for Spanish horror. So I'm like really big fan, really big fan. And Jess Franco. I've been doing a lot of covers for old movies of Jess Franco, which I'm so happy is still like into my cheeks. But, yeah.
This is one of the things that I've noticed, and I think a lot of people have, is you have a real affinity toward like slasher movie posters. I know you've done some, but you've done some covers. Like you did a great cover for our buddy Garrett Gunn for Curse of Cleaver County, where you kind of did a Nightmare on Elm Street homage.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Do you draw inspiration from? I'm guessing you do from these horror movie posters.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I studied them for years because those were my first experience with those posters was in video stores, right? Like going to video rental. I'm that 80s baby that grew up going. That was the most magical thing that you can do. Go and see those covers and be so inspired by most of them that were painted traditionally. So yeah, like any of us, whoever says like you're you don't have inspiration from other things, or all of us study, everything is overdone. To me, the best thing that we can do is just look a little bit on the past, what was done, especially if you're a traditional artist, right? But yeah, like inspiration from all of them, like all those artists, especially.
Any favorites?
Yeah.
Any favorites? Maybe that
I would say for me, one of the most influential ones is Francisco Jano, which is a Spanish a movie poster artist, and he's done a lot of American posters too. And then that Drew Struzan, just genius. So many. I would say Italians from the 70s, 80s. They were really great. But yeah, then Graham Humphreys, which is not that old at all. It's still a young man, but yeah, all those poster artists, like I love and devour their work, and I have books, and yeah, always inspiration from them.
Excellent. So we're going to come back to some questions from the chat in a minute, but one of the things that we talked about discussing, and I ran by you to be sure that it was okay, a subject to bring up. You just had went through a really big health journey, something really, really scary, and this was happening at a time as your work started kind of blowing up.
Yeah.
Can you talk to us about that a little bit and tell us, about that story, about that what had to be a really scary time?
Yeah, it was the worst time of my life. Just being diagnosed with breast cancer, stage 2 breast cancer. When, yeah, as you said it, right when I was starting to get amazing covers, I was starting to go to cons. They were inviting me to cons, but to Galaxy ones. So like, okay, now that I'm almost there where I really want to be, this happens. And, it's like a bomb. It happens. They tell you do listen to, right after a bomb, your ears go to this sort of like shock, and you don't know, like, this is not happening to me. So yeah, that was very hard. And I went through the whole cancer treatment extravaganza, to surgery, chemo, radiation. I lost all my hair, all my eyelashes. I was like completely, when I always like to joke about it, I was between Uncle Fester and then when Neo wakes up from the Matrix and he goes from all this goo, like, oh my God, what's going on? I have nothing, no hair. I'm just like a sort of worm. But it was very, very hard. You destroy your family, your friends, that they have to see you, how you die and how you recover, if you recover.
Yeah.
So yeah, even during treatment, that it was so freaking hard, I was still in my studio painting and working, even when I was like destroyed and I wanted to die. But yeah.
And now, thank God I saw you post earlier in 2025, cancer free, correct?
Yes, I'm cancer.
Awesome.
I'm still in treatment, but yeah, it's the 5-year. You can celebrate when you're being 5 years cancer free. So 2 more, and I will be even celebrating more. But yeah, like all the tests that I've been doing, they've been negative. So which is like great news, because you think like it's
good.
Like you try not to be negative, but the ghost of the cancer returning is there. But for now,
yeah,
fingers crossed.
Now, was this something were you able to hopefully you had a support system helping you, but did your work help in as you were going through this process and as you were going through and then recovery? Was this something that helped you?
You know what? It does changes your whole life completely. I'm a different person now. I think it made me fearless with a lot of things. Any shyness that I could have, it's gone now. And
you don't seem shy.
I used to, the artists, when you start, like, oh my God, they're gonna ask me a lot of questions, and I'm not that happy with that cover. I'm now like the confidence that going through something so awful and extreme, and the heartbreak that comes with it, right? Like a lot of people disappear out of your life, ghost you. There is Valentine's Day. There's a lot of heartbreak happening. But
well, you're here with 2 dashing, beardy gentlemen on your Valentine's Day. So, but
amazing. It's great company, so I can't complain. But yeah, it does changes you, and but also for the best, as you come out as a very, very strong person, because you had no choice. And I was since day one, I wanted to be vocal and I wanted to come clean and tell people, hey, this is why it's taking longer to get your commissions done. Because I'm going to chemo and I'm about to be, I'll go faster. So
it's the most valid reason anybody could ever have.
Right.
And as I told you, my dad's going through it right now. He's doing very well, and again, thank God. And he's as you said, it's for us it was scary, and I know that had to be scary. Thanks for going into that. I think when people hear it, I think it's an inspirational thing to hear, that how somebody went through it and draws a certain strength, as you've made it through. So
I also, it's a thing that you can help so many people just by telling them, like, this is going to be the worst thing that is going to happen to you. I'm guarantee there's nothing else that is going to happen that is comparable to going through a cancer treatment, but just take it with humor, make fun of yourself, do as much as you can, even when you're exhausted. You can rest, but then do something, and even if you can, artistic is so going to help you. It's like the best therapy. Keep working.
Yeah. Just to echo Adam, thanks for your bravery and sharing your story. I think everybody really does appreciate it. And Willie's complimenting me and saying I look dapper, which thanks, Willie from Australia. So we had a couple other questions. Our buddy JSS asked, what characters or what types of characters do you like to do, and what are the most challenging for you?
The ones that I like to do, I love doing, it's female characters, but the villains. Any villain characters, I find them always more interesting. They have a little more depth in their characters. And I'm very easy, whatever evil, which is evil, we would call them evil or villains, but it's just more complicated than that. I think it's just we can discuss the Batman. Batman is not a great person because it beat up. Always say there's evil people. There's people that are trying to make it in Gotham, but that's another. But I mean, I love any female characters that I can show off their makeup and their curves, and then challenge. I would say anything. Probably action scenes, when they want something, or with a big intricate landscape or city background, stuff that is not organic. Like I love doing nature, let's say like a poison ivy with a bunch of branches in the forest. But when I have to do a muscly guy trying to punch another one with a helicopter, a bunch of okay, that's gonna be a challenge. I don't
know. But this is a good segue to another one of your covers. And again, our good buddy, Garrett Gunn, you did some work for him on Fingers. You did this really, really sexy Fingers cover. There are two versions of this. It's the only one I can show, but we had Garrett on the show, one of our friends. What a great guy. And, can you tell us how did you meet up? I don't know, virtually or whatever, with our good buddy Garrett, and how did you start working with him on something like Fingers?
I believe it was first through Rabbit Comics. Yeah, they're amazing people. They're really, really great, and I started doing covers with them. And then I think I met Gareth, and then we started talking, and he gave me a few of his covers, which are like dream come true, right? Just hot babes and
and vampires.
One, they're amazing comics. He has such cool and fun ideas, and I love that. I love just whatever. He's also a very easy person to work with. Actually, if he's watching this, I need to send him a concept. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm doing this and I'm working on your sketch.
What a good dude.
He's amazing. Has like the patience of an angel. So
I have another one, since we're kind of on female characters. This is a recent one. This one, when I'm showing the foils, I apologize, guys, if they're not showing up so well, but this Alice in Wonderland is so badass with the Cheshire Cat in the moon. This had to be fun, right?
Yes, dream come true too. That was my first.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
In Wonderland, Alice Ever After. When Boom sent me an email telling me if I wanted, like, do you want to do this? Like, do I? Yeah, please. Yeah, I was so excited, and yeah, it's great because she's an adult Alice, so of course, like, I took advantage of that and made her a little sassy. Right. You know, yeah, sassy and sexy.
Such a great idea to put the Cheshire Cat in the moon, by the way. Great touch. And another one, and this we might be able to segue into something else. I think this was your first 60 cover for Something's Killing the Children. You did this awesome cover here. This
yeah,
badass.
Wow. This one brought me a lot of good luck. And I've been signing so many, probably record of any cover that I've ever done for signatures. I think since Fan Expo Toronto, and then I did GalaxyCon, and it was everybody that was coming to my table. I'm bringing you this comment for you to sign. Something's Killing the Children. Yes, how do you know? Yes.
It's so good. And just an announcement, I have 2 giveaways going on. One for something that people participated in at 750, and I have extra couple of these. Part of the giveaway, you're gonna get a Suspiria foil as part of the giveaway. So promotion there. Then I don't know if we can show another one here, if you don't mind. But this Red Sonja is badass too.
Ooh. Yeah, that was for 616 Comics, I believe. We did Red Sonja and Vampirella together, so it's just almost like the flip the other way inside. And that was my first Red Sonja, I believe. I think so. Yeah.
It's a great choice. The angle and everything, it's not. It's kind of looking up, which was really
you gotta be a very hot model, amazing, just to take it from that bob. It's so graceful. I want to take it for.
No, I know this is a bit like asking you to choose between children, but do you have a favorite? Any of that you've done where you were just like, I love this?
I'm very happy with the Erica Slaughter from Something's Killing the Children, and I would say I'm very, very happy. It's not a comic cover, but it's a coloring book that they just released today. There's the Vampira official coloring book, and that was a dream come true because I love Vampira since I was little. The same thing, and I mean, there's so many that are like they're making my. They don't know how happy I am. This cover made my month or made my year, and the love you get, and the GI Joe ones too. Like the love that I got for those ones, I was like, so grateful. Now,
Rich, can we show there's the Something is Killing the Children that dropped today. So you did one for Hive Comics that Hive is a good friend of Beyond Wednesdays, and by extension, somebody that we want to promote as well as our good friend Suspiria. But this is available at Hive Comics right now, guys. So if you want to get a really, really cool sussy painted cover, it is up and it is available right now for our buddy at Hive Comics. This is great.
Thank you. It's a very romantic one. It's perfect for today. See, there's just love story with her and that monster. He's very he's a rascal. I love this cover. Like, super grateful also to Hive Comics for sure. Really, like, everybody's so nice to me. I have, again, grateful, happy. They kind of let me do a little what I want to, which is great.
Very good. And he's a good dude. I don't know him, but he does show up on Beyond Wednesdays. Seems like a super nice guy, and any friend of Brian is a friend of ours. And you also showed another reveal. You did another a GI Joe cover that is going to be a MegaCon exclusive.
Yeah.
Rich, can we show the MegaCon exclusive? Look at this, guys. Oh, that's so badass.
Thank
Baroness.
you. There with
So
the bill.
good. I love it.
Yeah, that's nice. That's sweet.
Anybody going to MegaCon's lucky. You got an exclusive that you're going to be able to get there, and a lot of cool people, and you're going to be able to meet the great and powerful Suspiria as well if you're down in the Florida area. I wish I was going. I'm going to C2E2 this year, but I won't be able to make it down to Florida.
Aww. Yeah, that would be
So I have a couple of pieces of original art, if you wouldn't mind talking about these couple. So the first one I bought from you, this was a novel cover. I forgot before the show to look for the name. Since it's not a comic, I forgot the name, but it's this one. And you did a nice gracias there.
I love that. Hard. Gracias. Sorry for the wait. Yeah, actually, that's for I believe they're like thriller and a little bit of erotic novels, and they're really cool. They're really nice people. And that one, actually, they wanted them with their masks. So the ones that you got, there's them on cover because all of them had like a serial killer movie slasher killer. Yeah. And this is a book. This is actually a book.
Yeah, I loved it when I saw it. You know, I've been buying more original art just because it's so cool. First to support the artist, but also, you know, to have something that nobody else has. This is it. You know, there isn't like another one that someone has.
Yeah.
So I can be totally but I have another one, Rich, if I could show.
Okay.
And this is the one. This like of last year. This cover blew my mind. And when I saw the cover, and then I saw suddenly it was available on your site, I was so thrilled. But maybe a little different for you. But The Last Day of H.P. Lovecraft, and you did this amazing horror cover for The Last Day of H.P. Lovecraft.
That's
Can you walk us through?
So what this comic is, first of all, like, it's amazing. Like, when they passed me the PDFs with some of the material, I was like, my brain was exploding in the best way. Like, wow, what a comic. The interiors are just stunning. And yeah, I love Lovecraft. I mean, horror fan, who doesn't, who's not a Lovecraft fan? But I'm so glad that you got that one. Yeah, that's when pretty much almost like when I started with Mike representing me on More Great Art, which is my rep now. And I think it's one of the biggest pieces, the first big piece that I sold. That was this one, because I painted it big, because like this one needed to be big, right? It's Lovecraft, so
I was so thrilled that I got it before someone else did. I think I wrote to you right away. I was like, "Hey, look what I got." I did a video on it right away. I was absolutely stunned that I was able to get the thing.
Thank you. Yeah, I have a lot of love for that cover too. It was when they get you out of your comfort zone, but it's still like, I love horror. I put tentacles and I put like gooey, fleshy mess of like coming from the bed, and it's Lovecraft, right? So, but that was a challenge. But phew, I get so relieved when someone, especially get the original, like they love it so much, so buy the original. So thank you.
Absolutely. It's like I would say I've got so much art now that I need to get framed, and it's like I mean, I'm thinking of just the bill of how much it's going to cost to frame all this stuff. And I'm moving it. I'm in this tiny little room, and there's not like, I don't have a ton of room, so I'm moving into a different room, and it's just kind of going to be a thing. But that'll be prominently displayed. Another one. Since we're doing covers, might as well. You did this great homage. Can you show me again, Rich? Can you talk us through this one?
That was the homage cover from the Swamp Thing. Which most of the times they give you a little bit of just guidance or what they want. What the variant has to be. So I was very happy so I could recreate this one. because sometimes you post something like this, and if you forget to name the reference, there's people telling you right away, "This is the swim thing." Yes, it is. So, we went for it. Okay, purpose. Yeah.
It is awesome.
Thank you.
Our buddy in the chat was just mentioning your Frankenhooker poster in back of you. And
Yes, I
admiring
was
it.
staring at it too.
Very cool. Now, is that something? Do you collect as well? Do you collect like art and comics and things like that?
Well, I do. Yeah, I do. Especially from other colleagues. I love their stuff, and I just buy it. Or we can do trades. But yeah, I do collect toys, posters. I'm starting my toy collection again because when you move from one country to another, you lose a lot of stuff. But yeah, like, and that poster, I have special love for that one. I painted that one for the people from the last toy store. That they're amazing. Shout out to them. They gave me great poster work. Yeah, it was Frankenhooker. I was so happy to get to paint her.
Very cool.
So we also did an homage to another old movie poster that I think it's called "What Have You Done, Solange?" Sometimes I just have the names of the movies in Spanish, so it's hard.
So any dream characters, covers that you haven't worked on that you would love to do?
I always, in a bunch of interviews too, I say Lady Death. Everybody tells me that it's very hard to get a Lady Death cover. I kind of with the dream. Vampirella, I've done a few, but I would keep doing her forever, painting Vampirella. Right. But then, yeah, anything DC would be amazing to do, like any Harley Quinn or Catwoman. Still to this day, I never done one. So yeah, but honestly, I'm happy with whatever. Like anything that is female anatomy and horror or mix. I'm
Very
happy.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I like a lot of people made my dreams come true with so many of those covers this last years that I can't really complain. Yeah.
Everything, you're just crushing everything. So I guess another. I'm sorry, I had a question lined up, and I kind of I flubbed on it. I had it. So when did you first realize that you were getting noticed? Like people were like suddenly really paying attention to what you were doing, and you were getting like notoriety. When did that happen?
I think like it's to most of us happens when you do your first conventions and you see people coming to your table and being so excited about meeting you. Like if you were some sort of, rock star or something. You're like, hey, wow, like, oh, your cover was amazing. It means so much. I bought your art. And that feels so great. Like you'll never get tired of it. I love that. That's one of my favorite parts. Just knowing that people love your stuff, but also they come in and talk to you. And of course, I'm going to take as much time as needed to talk to people that love your artwork. But yeah, I think probably when I did the first fan expo, that was, yeah, I was so overwhelmed in the best way by having people being so kind and
very cool
buying my art. And yeah, and then people giving me covers, right? This, you start getting more covers, and it happens almost like so fast. It happened very fast for me. So yeah, I'm very lucky.
It's great. Now do you have upcoming projects? There's one that you kind of hinted at, and I don't know if it's something you're ready to talk about, but a possibility of working on your own comic. I don't know if that's something you're ready to talk about.
Yeah, I'm developing. I need more time for this because it's been crazy and I couldn't really dedicate all the time that I will want to dedicate to it. But yeah, I'm writing, not so much writing because I'm not a writer, so I might get help from other colleagues. But what I do is more of a visual horror comedy and a bit infused with erotica. And it's based on my cancer journey. They said always write or draw about what you know.
Hmm.
But also, yeah, has it's just dark humor, body horror, especially because nothing like it's just the most terrifying body horror that can happen in your own body and you can't control. And I just wanna, it's gonna be like a cathartic thing for me, like to put it on paper, put your demons in paper, but also give it fun and give it horror. That is the genre that I know the most.
Yeah.
I right now I just have like to develop the whole storyboard, do crazy illustrations, get with other colleagues and other opinions
Very cool.
help. So I already know a few people that are gonna with it, and I'm very happy. I'm very excited, but hopefully I can just do this soon. And yeah,
There's something you might want to look at. American Splendor. There's a guy. Maybe you know about this. Harvey Picar. Oh, people have told you already. Okay, so I thought it was breaking news to you, but you probably have heard from many people about our cancer here. Great book. So a lot of times what we do is we'll invite a few of our friends on to ask you a question. If you have a little bit of time to answer a couple more questions, what do you think, Rich? You want to invite a couple of our buddies on? If you'd like to talk to the great Suspiria and ask a question, Rich will share the link, and you can come on and ask our new buddy Suspiria a question. Now, you mentioned a coloring book, as he's doing that, and I saw this on you. This had to be kind of thrilling to work on a coloring book.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that? Or
this is I believe the third one that I work with, Pete Bregman. He's an amazing illustrator. We did the House of Thousand Corpses, Halloween, the original Halloween as a coloring book, and I do the cover, and the interiors are like just the funniest, most amazing coloring. Like you can do like little, like the old school, the labyrinth, the dress up dolls.
That's awesome. So like where you do like the maze and you're drawing the way through. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's amazing. Like I'm so stoked to be on this project. And when you said like Vampira official, like okay, yeah, please, yes, of course, yeah, honor me. But yeah, and then he released it right today. So it's on my Instagram for anybody that wants to check.
If check out Suspiria Land at Instagram. I think JSS and Derek have both shared the link. But yeah, check out this cool coloring book that just dropped. This Vampira, I keep saying Vampirella coloring book. And Rooster asked, I would just love to know what horror movie she gravitates toward the most, and if you wanted to ask, what horror movie do you gravitate toward the most?
My two horror movies, I said there's just two because I have equal love for them, is Suspiria, the movie that I took my artistic name from, Dario Argento. It's a very artsy horror. It's pioneer in how they were using just the coloring of the movie is almost like one more character, right? The color, the palette, it's so beautiful and so bizarre. Not makes sense, which is ballet dancers, beautiful. And then Aliens, second movie, James Cameron, because Ripley is my movie hero. I used to say when I was in treatment, like, I'm just going to pray to Saint Ripley to give me the...
She's like the first badass in like sci-fi, female badass in sci-fi.
Yeah.
Realistic badass woman that also, she's still sexy. She was a mom. The power of being, a mom rescuing a child. That's the whole movie. It's a mom trying to protect a kid that is not even her child. But yeah, those two movies, those are my,
Very cool. Mm-hmm. So some of our buddies have joined us, and our first that joined us was Up and Adam. Adam's a community artist. He's a real generous guy. In fact, he'll do art like for various YouTubers, just send it to us for free. Just that he was inspired to do. So, Adam, did you have a friend for a question for our new friend Suspiria?
Well, I really was just trying to. I just want to, pass along a comment to you. So it was kind of funny. You mentioned GalaxyCon, and I had one of my close friends was debating about actually going to GalaxyCon, and I mean this, a few years ago, and I was already familiar with with your work, and I told him, I was like, well, the reason you need to go is you have to meet Suspiria, and you have to try to get a sketch from her, which he did. So he got you did a magic for him.
Wow.
Yeah, and he loves that. And we kind of made a copy of that and put it up in our local comic shop. So we get like there's tons of people that come to the comic shop that always, compliment, how wonderful your work is just from seeing one little picture on the wall. So I just wanted to pass that along to you because it's kind of cool to you can have a comic cover or whatever out on the shelf, but to be like a permanent fixture of a place for a lot of people to come see and get appreciation. So just wanted to share that with you. So
thank you so much. That's so cool though. I mean, you're displaying my work, so thanks to you guys and your friend buying it. That's amazing. Thank you.
So our friend Matt likes comics. He's actually in Canada as well, and he has a question for you, Matt.
My question is this: seeing your Baroness work and your comment about with regards to I like doing the bad girls. Okay, are you saying that you would never take an opportunity to draw, say, a wonderful cheerleader who likes to fight vampires on her off time from high school that is coming back on television real soon?
Hit.
Okay.
In other words, by the way, I'm a big Buffy fan. That's the question. Would you not like Buffy
okay.
the Vampire Slayer? Or
Buffy is like my Bible. Is another Saint Buffy. I have a little temple. If she would start a cult, I'll join.
I'm already a priest.
Also, one of my first covers for Boom, it was an old Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I was almost in tears. Are they gonna give me this cover to me, Buffy, my girl? Yes.
Also, it exists, Matt. You got to find that.
If you did a Buffy cover, there's a good chance that I have it. So I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, let me know if you're missing one. I can ship it to you.
Awesome.
Then our good friend Stevie D, one of the kindest people you could ever meet, former music teacher who is now retired, but he's working on becoming like an amateur artist. He's been doing great art for everyone and passing it along. Stevie, did you have a question for Suspiria?
Well, first of all, I'd just like to say it's a pleasure to meet you and speak with you.
Nice meeting you.
Nice seeing you also. And I admire your artwork. It's beautiful. I love when an artist can draw the female form and make it beautiful and sensual, but not vulgar. There's a line that I'm not saying censor anything. It's beautiful. And that is my goal. Like, I'm 66 years old. I'm drawn because I was super passionate about music and became a music teacher and taught for 33 years and all that stuff. But then I retired and moved to a little town from a metropolitan area to a small area, and culture is not the same. It's a lot of things are missing about culture. But then I started doing a comic book channel because, hey, I was watching a bunch and I thought it would be fun. And then I got drawn into the art more and more and more, and then I started drawing. And here's my question, now that you know a little bit about me. At what point in your life did you realize that you were an outstanding artist compared to the regular person?
Oh, wow, this is a big compliment that goes in that question. I'm, as many of my colleagues, we're still so insecure about our work. we bash ourselves so much. Like even any covers that you can say, I love this cover. This is the cover of the year. Like, oh, I see so many flaws on it.
Mhm.
But I don't think I never, I see myself as I'm always learning. I'm always learning. And what makes a great artist to everybody, if you want to always be aware that you never stop learning. And there's no the top. There's like you're magnificent. Just never going to happen. Keep learning and be, not even be humble. It's just, I don't consider myself like, yeah, even when they were saying, oh, you're amazing, you're this, we see a lot of stuff in our work that we will be happy to even change or do. And to me, like, I admire any of my other colleagues more than, to me, everybody's way more amazing than what I do. But yeah, but thank you. Like, I mean, that feels great.
Well, what's interesting is I have a very close friend that's a genius jazz pianist named Pata Williams out of St. Louis, and he's truly a genius at his art and music. But he has those exact same feelings that you described. And I think as an artist or a musician or any genre you go with, you always are hypercritical of your own work, and you see the things that are attractive in other people's art. And my last statement, and then I'll let you go to the next person, is oh, I lost my train of thought.
Okay,
That's
Stevie.
what happens when you're 66, you know.
Okay, Stevie.
You're still very young. No.
Yes, I feel young at heart, and my friends up there, they're wearing ties, but I got Iron Man shirt on.
Okay.
I couldn't leave them hanging, you know.
But,
Well, anyway,
before we get to the next question, just a shout out to a couple of people. Alex from Beyond Wednesdays, good to see you. Tan, good to see you. And I Love Disney, another one of our new friends. But our buddy Jason, Archivist Adrift, he like restores and conserves old comics, golden age comics, and he's also a big fan of horror movies.
Oh yeah.
So I think I know what he's going to ask. But our good friend Jason, do you have a question?
Well, I do have a few questions, but main question I wanted to ask is that I'm a huge Dario Argento fan myself. I love Giallo. I've got Goblin, the soundtrack on my phone as a ringtone. Do you? What did you? First of all, what did you think of the reboot of Suspiria?
Ooh, you just put me in the spot there.
I personally didn't like it. I thought there were some good elements to it, but there's nothing like Dario Argento's.
It was a movie, like, I mean, remakes, right?
Yeah.
It was an interpretation. I feel like Suspiria is Suspiria because of the colors and the palette and how bizarre it is.
Yes.
This is a different movie. It could have been, I would have maybe not named it Suspiria.
I agree.
Story, but it was very gray, very grim. I wasn't a big fan. I grew to appreciate the movie a little more, like watching it a few more times. And I still like the soundtrack, the Radiohead, Tom York soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
But it's not really a horror soundtrack.
Yeah.
And if you're a Goblin fan, it's like, oh, you take Goblin away. Done.
I completely concur. How can you improve on, a masterpiece like that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's untouchable to me.
Yes, I agree. My other question was, what medium do you use when you're working on your painted covers and whatnot? Are you using acrylics or what are you using?
I use acrylic. Mostly, my favorite brand is Golden.
Okay.
Liquitex. I go between those, and sometimes I use a little bit of markers, acrylic markers, but mostly acrylic work. It just dries faster. I've got a little bit of oil, but I'm not that confident, and it takes forever to dry too, so it makes me not.
And you're busy.
Are you always using live models, or are you photo references, or what are you using? And also, what do you think of AI as a tool to kind of help create poses and that kind of thing?
So Yeah, I use like a lot of, different reference. There's a bunch of really interesting websites that they show you models and different poses. Some are easier to do and you can just kind of like make them out of memory, but most of us, we need references if they require some specific process. But I love to actually go to retro posters for reference.
Mm.
Our actresses from the 60s,
Oh, yeah.
60s and 70s, because I love the beauty that they had, that elegance, even being very sexual. There were still some elegance on them. And regarding AI, yeah, I mean, all of us have been going through so many emotions with it. Like, is this here to replace us? Just like a soulless tool? All this, Silicon Valley, they do it because they want to silence artists. It's like I've been through all the emotions with it. Right now, I do traditional work, so hey AI, try to recreate traditional work. Like the amount of work that it has is impossible. So I'm kind of feel lucky that I'm doing what I'm doing. I want to keep doing as old looking and professional as I can, but I feel like it's a tool that once regulated, everything should be. It was a matter of like really paying artists from the art that you're taking. Don't do an art theft. Well, I'm not a fan of it, but
we just last week we did a roundtable on AI, and we had people discussing, from different points of view. We had a professor and an artist, Sukesha Ray, was on, and writers, and we talked a lot about exactly what you were mentioning, being a traditional artist. I mean, do you? Is it something where do you feel it might impact you less because at least you're creating physical media rather than someone who's working in digital?
Me, I like to think so. Even before AI happened, I always knew that for me, I wanted to be like the maestros of the movie posters I might. Okay, there's not a lot of people doing this kind of work. So I really want to get into their techniques and how they do it, and as traditional, as organic as it can look, right? Like an artwork that you can touch. And I don't know, maybe AI in like one more year they will recreate. It's possible. And there's a bunch of us, again, we looked at a bunch of anxiety. Right now I'm a little more relaxed. Take it over. Who cares? Years that we have left. I'm just gonna keep doing what I like. And
I know you're really busy. Thank you for sticking with us and everything. But could you tell us what's your convention schedule look like? I know you're going to MegaCon. Do you have anything else coming up?
I have MegaCon, then I believe I go to San Diego in Chicago Fan Expo.
Oh, really?
York, maybe, which will be October, I believe. Cool. So the Fan Expo Toronto in between, if I can.
Very cool.
There's a few.
I know Matt was asking if you were doing anything in Canada. Any Canadian appearances coming? I
normally just do Fan Expo. Yeah, in Toronto. I would love to do Vancouver if I can, maybe next year. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm in Ottawa, so it's really not that far per se. It's just I've heard horror stories about how packed Fan Expo gets, and
very packed. You have to be ready for the crowds. Oh yeah, it gets sweaty. But it's amazing.
Our friend Alan is trying to drag me down to Fan Expo next year, and I'm sort of
yeah, and it's in a great part of Toronto. Like it's just right downtown where everything happens. CN Tower. Yeah.
I remembered what I was going to say. My mother is a cancer survivor, and she lived to be 86 years old.
Wow.
So God bless you, and I'm happy for that, for you.
Thank you. That's amazing.
And the other thing is, you mentioned AI, and what I like at whatever stage I am at in my artistic development, I love the feeling of something coming from your hand into the paper and lines turning into shapes and images, and that this is the last thing I was trying to get to. That is like you put a part of yourself into the piece.
Absolutely.
And then for forever and eternity, whenever that image is saw, there's a speck of you in there, you know, and that's it.
So true. What you're saying is actually the most important thing about traditional art. You're buying a piece of us, many pieces of us. You buy our broken heart, our happiness, our love, everything. It's gold paper. Like we'll never be, I will never be able to recreate having like a tangible piece of art. Like the relationship that you have just with your mind and your fingers and your brushes, that will never be replicated. So thanks for saying that, because it is what it is, you know.
Wow.
Yeah,
Very
it's
well put.
like what I love, what we should love about traditional art.
Derek had a question in the chat. Comes over from Beyond Wednesdays as well. A fixation number 1. Any chance? You know when it might be released?
I think it's released. I believe. Yeah, it's already released.
Oh.
Yeah, IDW. Yeah, I did that one. I was very, very excited to. Amy, the writer, she's awesome, and yeah, that was. I love that cover. It's very, very dark, and there's a knife. Threatened the life of this girl. That is. Well, I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah,
Nice.
I believe it was released like a couple days ago. And, yeah,
Okay.
there was a lot of stuff for me to post this last days. And
I mean, you're busy, which is, I mean, I'm sure it's exhausting, but it is great that you're getting all this work. We did someone had a compliment for you that would like to read. Brian CG said, "I find digital artists too clean. Traditional is the way to go. Big fan of Suspiria's work. She's the best artist in the last decade, in my opinion."
whoa!
Wait, good.
Yeah.
It's not a drinking
Everybody
game.
giving you your flowers today. On Valentine's Day, you're getting all your flowers from everyone.
What a great day! This is a way that everybody should celebrate Valentine's Day.
That's right.
Chunk the rich stuff.
Thank you so much.
Did anyone else have a quick question? I know Suspiria mentioned she's very busy. She's very tired. She's doing a lot of work making sure you guys get all your favorite covers on time. So
Is IG okay? I have gone through. I do not have your covers for Buffy. Is IG the best way to get a hold of you to try and get some of those, or should I?
Yeah,
Is there somewhere else? Okay, great. Thanks.
I sent you a link, Matt.
Yeah, I caught that. I was looking online as well to see how many there were. I guess just about every issue from that series, eh?
There are 4. I believe we did 4. Yeah, 4. No.
Yeah.
Which is this special Halloween one that not a lot of people have, and I
do have the Halloween, but I don't have your version.
Awesome.
Like I said, when it comes to Buffy, I have just about everything, but apparently I don't have your stuff, and I apologize for that because now I feel incomplete. So
DM, we'll put we'll fix that.
Awesome. You'll hear from me soon.
Thank you.
So Sussy, we normally at this point we kind of do like a thing where we hang out and show comics. I know you said you had a lot of stuff going on. Thank you so much for spending this time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're
Great
absolute
speaking with
gem.
you.
And everybody make sure you're subscribed to Suspiria Land on IG, and that you're kind of following along with the different drops. If you're at MegaCon, go say hi, or any of the conventions. Please, say hi, and that you saw during our show. I think, it's always good to make new friends. It's kind of why we do this. We love meeting new people and talking to people like the great and powerful Suspiria.
Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for having me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
What a great
was a
person.
blast.
I'm gonna turn my camera off a second because I'm gonna take this suit off.
Oh, I just right here. What's this?
I already beat you guys. It's gone.
It's not Velcro. You can't just like.
Right. It was it would be great. Like,
Well, I mean,
I just followed her on IG, I actually feel
I
like
got
crap
short
that I don't
thoughts.
have those. I would have loved to have been able to show them off.
I got like the heart tie and everything.
That's great.
Like we went all out, and
I
the
could have got
great thing was
I just had a clip on. So.
we like when I ran it by Suspiria, she was totally all in. Like, what a great sport! She's
she was
just hilariously funny, and what a great person. Was great. And thanks again. I don't know if she's still watching, but thanks again for doing this. I hope everybody has as much fun as we did with that. But
she's fantastic. She was really smart and really those Baronesses just absolutely knocked me off my feet. I'm a big honestly,
and apologies to everybody in the chat if we didn't get to your question. We had quite a few, and we knew we were limited for time, so apologies for that if we didn't get to your question.
This is the only
GI
Joe. Yes, this is the only GI Joe figure I own, and that should it's the Baroness. So that should tell you, how much I like her.
Mike, you should have worn your buck teeth, man. I mean, it was a perfect opportunity to impress her, and the next show maybe.
That's what I thought they were going to do, I was thinking, oh no.
Oh well.
But that's always a good show.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They're getting naked, I guess.
They're you didn't have to wear the pants, you could have just on the top.
Oh, I did. That's all I did have on.
Okay.
I had shorts on, yeah.
Boxer
Stretchy shorts underneath. There was no way I could wear pants. But
I was also looking for
now I got my Mr. Rogers on. I'm comfortable.
I was hoping to pull up, just before she disappeared. Here's a sample of Stevie D.
Yeah.
I have tons of stuff. Steve just sent me a whole bunch of his art. I've got lots of it
right here in arm's length.
This is based off of her Tigra comic book I found on and I was scared to show it to her. I'm sorry. I should have been braver, but but she might come back and see. And this image is superimposed over Tigra's face, and it's all done in reds and oranges with white highlights. It's beautiful. I mean, beautiful.
Very nice.
Oh, wow. Baby, you're getting it.
Oh my gosh, you're filling it out.
Look at that.
Let's see. There you go, Jason.
Oh, what? Oh, no way.
That's on there. Matt and Rich and Chonko.
What the heck? I made it in.
We're all getting there.
Wow.
Is that Nate? Nate in there?
Is that Johnny?
Yeah, Nate's
right there, and Johnny, and
we got Christina Payne. This will be Brian LCS, Stevie D, Mr. Akins, Robbie, me. Nice. We got Paul, Mr. McGroovy, Chonko, Mike, and Lunch Money and Mon will be up there. Rich, we got Eric, Kate's Comics, Matt, Big B.
Wow.
Brittany from Showcase.
Yeah.
Wow.
We got Eric.
Wow.
Johnny. This is going to be Mark. I'm working on him. He's got the little Jughead hat on.
Oh, so you got one left after that face,
and then Matt from Impressed.
Oh, that's great.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if I want to do the very
top.
So,
are we now all cursed, or how does this work? Is it we have to break it somehow?
There's like pins that are going. Light a lighter, you feel a little warm.
Yeah. I hope we can make prints of that. I would buy one. I mean, it's a masterpiece.
Oh, thanks. No, I think we're Nate. We're gonna send it to Nate, or I'm gonna send it to Nate, and I know we're sending the original down to Martin Marazzo for that, but I think I think we were talking about like getting some prints made or something like that. So, yeah, stay tuned.
You know what the best thing about dealing with Suspiria will be? I get to use Canadian Suspiria will be. I get to use Canadian money, and it's Canadian.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, Canada.
Matt, I am always impressed. Like when I hear people from Canada talk about currency, you have like an instant like translator for what that is in US. Like you guys are so on top of
we have no choice. We have
Yeah.
no choice. Right now, it's about 72.5 cents. Right now, we have no choice. We have to follow it.
See, there you go.
It's literally something that's on the news every day.
Did I ever tell
Wow.
you my Looney and Toonie story when I lived in Canada? Like I moved to Canada. I lived in Edmonton for a year. I did a fellowship at University of Alberta.
Oh wow.
And I moved up there, and it was like one of the first days I was there. I lived in a hotel, and I went down to the train. And I'm used to Chicago, where you go to a train station and there are multiple different lines that meet, and you have to know which line to take. Blue line, yellow line, brown line. But so this train's coming, and I don't know which train to get on. And I'm like, there's no guide. And I'm like, oh man, I don't know what to do. So the train goes, everybody gets on. I'm afraid to get on because I don't want to take the wrong direction or whatever. So then it's just my I'm on the platform. It's me and this girl is on the platform, and I'm like, why didn't she get on the train then? I'm like, I don't know what to do. But so she comes walking over to me, and she goes, "Excuse me, sir, do you have 2 loonies for a toonie?" And I go, and I'm thinking in my whole mind, I'm like, what the hell what is she talking about? And I'm wondering, I'm like, is this like a
prank, like an American prank kind of thing?
no, am I being propositioned?
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, and I just said to her, I was like, look, I'm an American. I don't know what you're talking about. And she starts laughing, and she explained the coins. So the coins, the $1 coin has a picture of a loon on it. I don't know if it's still this way. $2 coin has they call it a toonie. So a loony and a toonie. She had 2 loonies asking for change if I had, or no, she had a toonie. She wanted two loonies.
You got change for a 5.
The loony is
That's
because
great.
the loony is because in 1987 they brought out the dollar coin to replace the dollar bill. We had the dollar bill for a couple of years afterwards before they finally got rid of it for good. But they basically it became a loony because some comedian thought it was hilarious. I don't remember which one, but he said that on there. It's like Canadians are nuts, so we have loonies in our pocket, kind of thing. And it became a joke.
Right.
And the reason why it's the toonie is simply because even though there's a
It's
bear
2.
on it, it's $2, and it almost became the dub loony.
That's
That was the first word that came out that people were using was the dub loony, which is kind of cool but too hard to say.
That's fine.
So guys, can I just wanted to, before everybody leaves, because Suspiria's left, I wanted to just make some announcements just before we start showing things, just so everybody knows. Hopefully people haven't left yet and you're still around, but we have some big stuff happening. So just so you know, as was announced on Beyond Wednesdays this Wednesday, they talked about the live show, and I really appreciate Brian. What a great guy! All the guys on Beyond Wednesdays are fantastic.
Yeah,
Brian in particular, though, has been a big supporter of what we're doing, and I think he recognizes what we're doing and what we're trying to do here, and I really appreciate it. Both of us, both Rich and I, have talked about this. We really appreciate all of the guys at Beyond Wednesdays, all the people who show up at Beyond Wednesdays, and Brian in particular. One of the things that I wanted to mention, though, is next week we're going to have Adam on from Comics Boards Inc. Adam is the U.S. representation for both our good friend Andrew Tarasoff. By the way, congrats to Andrew Tarasoff and his wife. They're expecting a baby. Good job, guys. And also to Sveta Shabina. And so next week on our show, on the live show, Adam will be here, and Adam is doing a very special drop of a comic. So this is it's going to be a MegaCon exclusive that you can only get at MegaCon, and a limited number he's going to release on his site on our show. So the only way you can get this Sveta comic is to go to MegaCon or to come to the live show. Adam will present the link when it's up, and you'll be able to buy the Sveta Shabina MegaCon exclusive on our show next week. Very limited. I don't know how many he's released, but both our good friend Garrett Gunn and the great Sveta Shabina have allowed Adam to make this drop, and we really appreciate all of those guys. And and we're going to have a lot of fun. Adam is going to show some really cool. There's some good projects coming out. If you're paying attention to Sveta's IG, Adam is going to talk about some really cool stuff that is releasing by the great Sveta Shabin. I think one of all of our favorites by now. I think we all love what Sveta's doing. But yeah, next week it's going to be great. And I didn't even know about it. It was like I was watching Wednesdays, and Adam and Brian started talking about us on our show and saying that they were going to do this. So again, truly grateful to those guys. Truly grateful to our buddy Garrett Gunn as well, and to the great Sveta Shabina for allowing them to do that next week.
That's great.
Then the week after, the 28th, we're going to have Livio Ramondelli on. Livio Ramondelli, who worked on Transformers and Robotech, and he did the great series, The Kill Lock, which if you haven't read The Kill Lock, it's wild. It's really, really cool. It's so different. And it's been optioned. I think it's going to be a cartoon. So that'll be cool. The week after, on the 7th of March, I'm going to go through the whole list. So sorry, guys, you're going to have to bear with me. James from the Shawshank Collection will be here. He's going to show his collection.
Cool.
He has one of the great Golden Age collections of anyone. If you like pre-code horror, you like really rare pre-code crime, really, really big books. Come to see James show his collection, the Gold Age collection he's going to do. Then on the 14th of March, we're going to have the great and powerful Michelle Diaz. You've seen me talk about her. She one of my new favorite artists. She hasn't been working in comics for a real long time, but she does traditional art with graphite and pencil, and I think, and charcoal. I think people are going to really like what she has to show. Her work looks a lot like Carla Cohen. You're going to like her a lot. Then the 21st, our good buddy Jason will be here for the roundtable on conservation and restoration of comics. We're also going to have the great and powerful Dr. Paul, who literally wrote the book on conserving comics, and Phil Phantom. I think he changed from Phantom Restoration. What's his new name?
I can't remember, but yes, you're right. It's still under that web domain though.
Yeah, but if you're not familiar with Phil is one of the guys. So if you have a book, if you have like a Superman 1 and you need somebody to send it to, almost everybody's sending it to him. So he's a big guy. And our good friend Alan is going to be on as well, because Alan has been promoting people buying restored and conserved comics, specifically Golden Age comics, as being really, really great comics. We're going to talk about this, and we're going to try to break the taboo of people who don't want to buy conserved comics, or who don't want to buy restored Golden Age comics.
The time may come where that's the only option.
And I think
things are destroying, things are disappearing, and things, for lack of a better phrase, they leave the continent because Europeans and Australians are buying these books. We may never see them again. Your only option may be to take a restored book.
And I think that's going to be a big talking point that we're going to have. Some of these comics are so rare, we really need to save them. And people need to get past that a little bit. I think if you listen to the experts that we're going to have in that roundtable, I hope that we can change some hearts and minds on that. Then on the 28th of March, one of Adam's favorite artists, actually, we're going to have the great and powerful Caleb Addy on, which if you haven't checked out Caleb's work, I'm trying to blank what's his IG, Adam, you remember?
It's DJ Space Invader.
Yeah, DJ Space Invader on I think it's DJ_Space Invader on Instagram. He does really, really creepy, it's not like gory, it's real creepy horror art, and he's really good. A lot of black and white stuff.
Yeah, a lot of ink.
You're gonna like Caleb Addy, and Caleb Addy is going to be working with our buddy Garrett Gunn on a new they're working on a new project. It's going to be a Kickstarter. We're going to be able to talk about that. And just today, you saw me show it. You saw me show it yesterday. We are going to have on the 4th of April, Drew Roush, the comic I just showed yesterday, the Halloween cover, the glow in the dark one, real super creepy one. Wow. This is Drew Roush, and he does a lot of this really cool Halloween creepy stuff. Has a Kickstarter coming out right now, and so on the 4th of April, we're gonna welcome the great Drew Roush to talk about his work. So again, it's going to be stacked. And we have other people we're talking to, but we're going to have a lot of really cool guests coming. I just wanted to do that before people start signing off. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. You got Jason 3 days before I do.
That's right. That's right. Well, actually, no.
What?
Do I have you this month or is it next month?
It's this month.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you
good.
got. I have Robbie coming on Tuesday, and then you're the week after.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I just found that amusing. It's like we grabbed them the same week.
Anybody have some comments to show? Oh, I'm sorry.
I just want to say, like Mike and Rich, you guys are killing it, man. Like it's amazing lineup of people and exposure and all the things, and proud of all the hard work that y'all are putting into. It's really paying off. So just
you're really making some. Adam's right. You guys are killing it. You're making some of us feel like we've got to kick it up in high gear.
I think I'm going to do a video on how this is working. Like if people want to watch or want to know about how I've been able to book guests and stuff and kind of percentages, like the amount of people I approach versus the amount of people who accept, that kind of a thing. I might do a video on that or if you want to talk about it, just ask me. I can tell you all the details. It's not as easy as you think.
Oh, trust me, I know. I've been going after people too, and I'm getting a lot of no's, but at the same time, I've gotten a couple that have said, sure, let me figure out when it comes. I mean, it took me 3 months to get a date with Sammy Francis there because she was busy and doing things, and the night she could do, I'd already had somebody and so I get it,
But the Bud Ashley video is going to go tomorrow, guys. I didn't do it today. But yeah, my nemesis.
He may be a guest. He may be a guest eventually one day.
Yeah.
Is this a joke I'm not getting, or is this a real guy?
He's a real guy.
If you're watching my Instagram,
he's a real guy. He's just not a real guy.
But Bud Ashley is my nemesis. He'll be appearing in my next video.
Okay.
But yeah, does anybody have comics they'd like to show?
Well, I got some stuff to show.
You first, Steve.
Bobby even volunteers to come on and interview. Let me interview Butt. I'm gonna have to work something out there, Mike.
I think Bobby and I are going to have we've talked about a project.
About
nice. Maybe doing something. So
okay,
cool.
That's awesome.
That's better than me. I couldn't think of nothing, man. I was drawing a blank.
You need to bring back geeking with Rich.
Huh?
You need to bring back geeking out with.
Geeking out with, yeah, I do. I really do.
Yeah, you do.
I got plenty of homework for you, so just let me know.
Once the weather, now that the weather's starting to break a little bit more down here, I know I'm not going to be getting called into work. My big thing was I really didn't want to book guests and then have it snow all day or something, and then me getting called out to work and
that makes sense. Yeah,
and stuff like that. So once it's now that it's starting to break here, it's been on my mind for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, I've got C2E2 coming too, which I'll be able to talk to some people, I think.
Oh, cool.
I have a gentleman coming to my show on the 3rd of March. He's a local Ottawa artist by the name of Ron Sutton, who also spent 3 months in the 70s living with Mr. Bernie Wrightson.
Wow. Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah, I've asked him to
come. He's got some stories then. Yeah.
Oh, I've heard a few of them already. Ron and I have seen, I'm probably going to see Ron tomorrow. He's usually at every show I go to. So that kind of thing. But he has a great portfolio. He did half the run of the Elvira book. He did the pencils for and the inks. And Steven has about 7 or 8 of his books back from when he was following Elvira. And he's currently doing online comics. He'll talk about that, where like he's doing the daily strip and it's going online. And I think it's one of those sci-fi ones. I think it's Carson. I'm not 100% sure. He'll tell me it all. But the fact is, like, this guy has a lot of stories. He's got a lot of great stuff. He's a good egg.
Cool.
Very cool.
Like my camera's crooked. Guess it's too late now.
Can I shout someone out in the comments real fast?
Well, sure.
Alex Lodemeyer. I went to high school with Alex Lodemeyer. He's one of the big guys on the Beyond Wednesday crowd, and great guy. He was into the punk rock scene and whatnot when I was into all that stuff too. And
Another Ohio boy.
What's that?
Another Ohio boy.
Yeah, from my town, my city.
Okay.
And went to high school with him. I think he's a grade. He was like a senior when I was a junior or whatever. I had no idea he was a part of the whole comic scene and whatnot. And then Mike was talking about Beyond Wednesdays all the time, and I jumped on there one day. I'm like, is that the Alex Lodemeyer?
Small world.
Yeah.
Jason, do you feel weaker?
Do I feel weaker?
Yeah, do you feel weaker? Your beard's shorter. I didn't know if that made you feel.
My power,
Got some of your strength off, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm a little tired nowadays. Yeah, that's true.
Like Samson.
Yeah.
Well, Adam,
Is that-
we sure
it's
we
going
stick
like
out then, I guess. We don't have the beards, I guess.
Well,
I
you get it
was
so
drawing so many-
long, then you
So many
trim
beards
it
and
off,
glasses.
definitely makes your head feel lighter.
It's a uniform.
I got something
yeah,
fun to show.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I got this book in an AOK, King Kong.
Yeah.
And Matt was talking about how many gorillas were on comic books in one of his shows.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a double splash page. It's in color.
That's cool.
But the rest of the book is in black and white.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
And it's great. Where's that picture? Well, it's reenacting the movie where he gets Fay Ray and runs her up the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
And so here he is. He's reaching in and grabbing her out of her bed, like in the movie. That's kind of cool. And then a couple of pages. Here's the money shot. He's got her and he's climbing up the Empire State Building.
Ah.
Oh,
I
wow.
like that.
Cool.
That's pretty good art, I think.
Yeah. Who's the artist on that? Do you know?
It says the cover was Ken Stacy. And look, they drew a picture of me. See the bald guy over there? I was in the crowd. I'd watch, and here's a really good Empire State Building. I love cityscapes. Architectural scenes in comic books are cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And there's the and so that came from Brittany of a comic showcase shop.
Yeah.
And her Rachel Reagans arrived in the AOK, and this is her Rachel Reagan.
Oh,
Wow,
cool.
look how great that is.
Wow.
That's
Nice.
Again, this isn't the breakdancer from Australia, right? So that's a different ray gun. Or...
It's a different, Ray gun.
Oh my
Reagan,
God,
Rachel.
that's great answer. My next door
That's
neighbor,
what we should do.
she moved recently, but last Halloween, the last two Halloween, she was dressed as the break dancer, and every time I saw her, then I laughed my head off so bad.
And then
That's
what
what we
she
should've
did
done.
was she has the same image with different color schemes. She put Reagan Rachel on the flag. She changed the hair color and the background and all that stuff.
That's
Oh, cool.
Neat.
And,
That's a good
and then
idea,
she
yeah.
threw in a bonus piece, which was a face, a pencil. I really
wow.
liked it.
That's
Very
great.
cool.
Very good.
And that's her artwork.
I like the hair.
And I knew it was Valentine's Day, and I said, "Oh, I got some pictures of some people. They were out celebrating." I saw them. There's one of them.
Good work, Stevie.
But they were all right. But the next two are really a power couple.
He's obviously got money, that last guy.
Hey, yeah. Definitely a power couple, man. Heck yeah,
Good
buddy.
job, Stevie.
Yeah.
And And then I got some other cool comic stuff for the DC fans. This is an Alex Ross.
Alex Ross, yeah.
And
Nice.
Johnny,
Oh, Johnny.
who did my Captain America 111, the Steranko cover,
Hmm.
used a light box and other means to turn a brown comic book into a really beautifully presenting comic book.
Yeah, he did a great job cleaning that one, man.
Awesome.
Right,
Johnny's a
cover.
wizard at that, man. He's
And
really good.
along with that, he sent me some Iron Man annuals because everybody knows I like Iron Man. But he sent me a slab.
You
and
do? I didn't. You do?
I was flabbergasted. He sent me Avengers king size special, what they called them before the annuals, 25 center #1, and
That's awesome, man.
and it has
Avengers annual #1.
my favorite villain is in there, the
Oh,
Mandarin.
Mandarin.
Yeah, so that was
Mandalorian. Oh,
yeah. Oh, I love the Mandalorian. I wish they keep making
I
them.
have to admit, I watched the first 2 episodes of Wonder Man this afternoon, and the fact that Ben Kingsley's in it, from playing the guy from the Mandarin character. From Iron
Yeah.
Man.
That's what
Yeah.
everyone's saying.
Trevor.
That Ben Kingsley's great.
oh,
He's
Trevor.
been really good in this one so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good series. Very good.
What
series.
streaming service has that?
Disney.
Disney.
Disney. Okay. All right.
We need some wins. We need some wins because Marvel's been stacking L's for a while now. We need
Yeah,
some
I know.
good stuff coming.
I gotta admit, Werewolf by Night was pretty good. It was unexpectedly good.
Yeah,
Oh, I enjoyed
I agree
that.
with you there. This Wonder Man was great.
She-Hulk was
No.
they could have done a
She-Hulk,
lot better with that.
As soon as they're twerking, I was like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
replaced
was
her.
waiting for the whole thing to finish, but I agree with you. But I saw that there was twerking. I was like, this is
You can miss me with all of that. I was like, nah, I'm done.
They could have had a flying pink Cadillac or
They've got a different actor.
that's the thing about the She-Hulk book. It was a comedy series, I had I think 20 of them back in the day. And then there was a new issue of Raygun Rachel, the most current issue.
nice.
So
Yeah.
she's riding on this like flying platform,
Interesting.
and she doesn't have her ponytail. And this is a suggestive little comment. I always have one comment of text to try to explain the cover,
Yeah.
See what happens when she lets down her hair.
Ah,
There you go.
Yeah.
very cool.
Well,
Blowing in the wind. Yeah.
that's it, guys.
Blowing in the wind.
Bobby was asking, they're saying there's no twerking on the live show. Minimal. It'll be minimal.
Yeah.
That's what we do backstage.
We're gonna
Right.
control ourselves, I think.
How's that for dancing?
You know what I'm about to do, Matt.
I know. Oh. You realize I do that just so you'll do that, right? I live for. I wish I could find one of those because I could use one of those on my show.
It's
I mean,
I think I've got the most use out of it with you. Like I use it on other people, but I think Matt's in the lead for sure.
like literally, this is all my sound effects.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would do.
The other thing. And when I can find one, I'm going to be sending Stevie D one because Adam so kindly passed on his winnings to Steve. So
And that was very kind of you, Adam. Thank you.
Hey, there's Brian.
yeah, there he is.
We were.
Hey, Brian.
I don't know if your ears were ringing, but we were talking about you again. You know, like again. Thanks,
Can't
man.
thank you
Thanks.
enough, buddy.
Thanks for mentioning the show on Beyond Wednesdays. Again, if you are not watching Beyond Wednesdays, what are you watching? Like, like we always say, if you want to learn about like Golden Age stuff, it's Alan's show. It's 100%. But if you want to know what's going on in industry right now, and you want to meet new artists, you want to know about like weird
Up and comers.
variants, and you want to know about the industry as it is now, and you want to see really cool interviews and stuff. Well, our show too. You'll see cool interviews, but the guys are Beyond Wednesdays. It is the best produced show out of all YouTube. They're masters at production, and Brian is crushing it, and super guy. So
Also, if you want to
everybody-
find old high school friends, that's a good place to go too. So
but yeah, thanks again, Brian. We did talk about the Adam next week and doing the kind of limited Suspiria drop on our show. We're really thrilled about that. But does somebody else have something they wanted to show? Some new comics? Oh, Jason does.
I had a few, real fast though. So I won one of those wheels from Rob Batstack's channel. So I got this book in that.
Wow,
Wow,
that's a cool one. Jungle
Yeah,
action.
cool.
Very cool.
I got some other
nice.
stuff there.
Very cool.
And then Johnny from Johnny's Comic Stuff. I'm doing some work for him, conservation work for him, and he threw in these. He said if I needed spare staples, and I'm like, are you kidding? These are not spare staple books. So
wow,
Whoa!
are these Karl Barks
I don't know. I don't know if it is or not, but it is
or Don Rosa?
extremely. I mean, it's like
That is
brand new.
extremely early.
It looks awesome.
Great.
I know.
Yeah,
It looks
spare
like it's the
staple
artist
books. Huh?
before Barks.
Well, it would be Karl Barks, I believe. But
I hope you don't take the staples out of those. Yeah.
No, I'm not. Yeah, this came also with it. There was a bunch of books, but
Oh, cool. Nice.
and then
He wasn't saying that he wasn't going to use that for staples. The doll man.
yeah, he was like, yeah, use these for staples, use them for whatever you want. I'm like, nah, dude, I'm not. These are book books. These are not going in the staple drawer.
I'm sure he was joking. Yeah.
I'm sure he was. Hopefully. And then Paul over at McRuby Comics. So he did like a surprise sort of like drawing where people could he was going to do a giveaway, and I won that too. I'm like, what the heck is going on here?
My
And
lottery ticket.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And
no
so he
shit,
was
right.
like, I sent the book to you, and I showed this last night, Chanka, Mike, this black cat.
Wow.
I
That's
didn't know
nice,
where
man.
it came out as from my comic shop, and I'm like, did I order this? Because yeah, there you go. Thank you.
It's like when you're drinking too much and suddenly something arrives.
Exactly. I'm like, I wasn't drink buying. I know for sure. When I got it, I was like, I don't know. I don't remember buying, but I would buy this, But no, he sent it. He sent it to me. He looked back through my old video on Golden Age comics that you can get for cheap, and grabbed this for me for the giveaway.
Wow,
Man, what a guy,
Awesome,
Yeah.
dude.
He's amazing.
And then I thought I got it. I had another package. This is something I bought off of eBay, but I thought it was from him because he's Scottish. And I saw the word Scott on the package, and I was like, oh, it's from Scotland or something like that. No, it's from Scott's Air Force Base. And I was just like, I just did a, brain moment. It was this book called The Bouncer. This is
cool.
a 1940s Fox Features Syndicate book. 1944, I think, is when it came out. This is issue number 11. But his power, basically, he's a Roman statue turned to life, and his power is he has the power to bounce. Bounces very, very hard.
very funny.
So he's the original bouncing boy. Nice.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you'll say like the bouncing boy.
I got
Either
Yeah,
that, or
yeah.
he was the front the door person at some of the Roman.
Yeah,
nightclubs.
so I got a video about the mix up between these two coming up tonight probably, and I do that joke where a Scotsman with a black cat walks into a bar and a bouncer kicks him out or something like that.
Nice.
But anyhow, yeah, that's $16 or something like that. It was
Wow.
And then
Wow, pretty good.
this
Good
is-
deal.
This is crazy. I got real fast. I got these magazines from this guy who, I guess there's like a warehouse find, but I don't think it was a warehouse of like the same book. I think it was like a warehouse that had a bunch of other magazines in it. So I got these amazing magazines from 1969 to 1971.
Whoa, look at that.
Chillings, yeah, those chillings are cool.
Wow, look at those colors. That's crazy.
Wow.
Shock.
And these are from, I think, Spencer, or what is
Look at
the
the severed head.
I know, isn't that great?
Amazing.
Not for the guy whose head it is.
Wow.
Right.
That's right.
Wow. Bondage cover. Holy smokes.
And then this is a Warren.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah,
fun.
Terror Tales.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Terror Tales is a great title.
Right in the
I've-
booth.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Right in the mood.
I picked those up for like $15 each, and they are very fine. Like they're near mint or something like that. I think they're like
Man.
8 at least. So I don't
Very
know.
cool.
Yeah, great. That's all.
Cool books.
Yeah,
Very
thank you.
Great stuff.
Awesome books. Yeah, man. I would have had a big book, but I was taking a nap earlier, and then I woke up and was like, notice I had a little thing on my phone, and it was my camera from my front door, and it was the postman, ringing the doorbell, standing there waiting because it was a signage type thing, and I was like, damn it. I was like, I didn't even hear the doorbell go off, man. I was so stinking bad. I was like, man, so now I got to wait. Yeah, you have to do. I'll have to wait.
Oh yeah.
They won't be open Monday, so then I'll have to go
Yeah.
Tuesday. And it's like, daggone, I could have had a book to show today. A big book. Big
I
book.
have a few things I could show. I like you. I had something that was supposed to arrive yesterday. That I bought from our buddy Ryan at Automatic Comics. I bought a big, what I think is pretty big, pretty cool horror book, but I'll be showing it when it arrives. But I bought a kind of a small one. This was a smaller book off of my comic shop. But one of the titles you can get into if you're into, there you go. Good job.
Sorry, I'm very Pavlovian.
No, I agree with you. Good job. So Out of the Night you can get into usually pretty inexpensively. But yeah, it's Out of the Night number 4 from 1952. Again, yeah, Ken Ball cover, but it's this really cool, the gargoyle fighting the witch kind
That's
of
great.
in midair.
Wow,
That is so good.
Oh, hey, Doc's here.
Oh, yo, Doc.
Hey,
But
Doc.
yeah, this is like under $200.
That is
again,
great. That is great.
really cool. And,
Looks like something that Danzig would put on an album cover,
Hell yeah, man.
and, you saw me show a few of these, but I kind of have the stack here. I might as well show them. But everybody's talking about Dork, but yeah, got the cool 1 in 500, the
Dork.
ASM 300 homage.
What's that about?
It is about a guy who is half dwarf and half orc, and he, in this world, like there's the light and the dark, kind of like the evil and the good, and he treads the line because he's part orc and part dwarf, and he
Half
has
light, half dark. Yeah.
he has this shield that is like an
Haunted
intelligent shield that is like homicidal and like forces him into battle, and
Has an eyeball in the center. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
wild. It's fun. It's like going for tons of money right now for some reason, but I wouldn't
It's
buy
really
it.
like watching a cartoon, man, when you're reading it. That's how I felt. I felt like I was watching
I like it. I think
do
it was all
too.
even made to be a cartoon, but
Does he ever find or fight a Delph or anything like that? Or
not yet. It wasn't an issue. He does accidentally kill a chicken, which becomes a ghost chicken.
The ghost chicken, the floating head. Of a ghost
Yeah, it's
chicken.
kind of. It's fun. It's a fun story, and I like it.
It really is. I like it.
I would buy the second printing. I don't buy the amount that I got this. I got it on a pre-sale, so I paid like $20. For it.
The number 2 issue is on FOC for this week. So if you need to get it, you better order it.
And I think the second printing of number 1 as well.
Yeah.
Is. But oh yeah, sorry, spoilers. Sorry, Alex. But Batman and Danger Girl. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this weirdo like cover of. So they're trying Batman like this and Danger Girl like this,
jumping on the fence or something, or what's going on?
Yes, what a beautiful.
He's
cover.
jumping in.
That's not accidental. That wasn't an
He's
accident.
jumping into something. Yeah, he's jumping into something.
Just one rodent with another.
And it talked about Michelle Diaz, who will be on the show on the 14th of March, but a couple of really cool Michelle Diaz covers that she dropped. But she's the one that works in this Vampirella. She's the one that works in charcoal and graphite.
Yeah.
This really cool Vampirella just dropped, and this cool Baroness that she did.
And she'll be on the show, right?
Yes, she'll be on the show on the 14th of March.
Awesome.
So very cool. And then then I got this from Yaniv, where he told me it was missing the middle wrap and it's missing 5 wraps, but it's one of those really cool pre-code sci-fi covers, one of the best.
Very cool.
And
look for a coverless copy and then give me a text message or something. Or
I will try. Yaniv and I are going to work it out. I now have I got about $1,100 in credit right now with Unive on a couple of things. So
Good.
I'll be doing stuff. But then some other, I always talk about the Brazilian horror comics. This one was a new artist for me, but this is 1967. That I got from Lorenzo, who both Jason and I know, who is a Brazilian guy that sells comics. But this is a Nico Rosso cover from 1967. It's this cool guy being held down and the ghost with the sword.
That's great.
This is my new, like, if you're not familiar, this is what I collect is Brazilian horror comics, and most of these are like the only known copy when you get these. And a lot of them are in really terrible shape. And another guy who I collect, I mostly collect Jaime Cortez, who is my kind of like my favorite artist, but also a guy named Zizo, who is a protege. And these are Zizo covers. So there's this one, this really cool one. And this really cool one here.
That is so cool. I really love that one.
Yeah, very cool.
This one where the ghost has got the rope that was used to hang him, and he's going to hang the superhero.
That's great.
Goofy stuff. But yeah, I was just going to show those handfuls.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
But yeah, we were showing Stevie D stuff. I'll show this again. I got a little sleeve for it, Stevie. As soon as I find me a box, it's coming your way, buddy. I haven't forgot about you.
Oh man, look at that!
Wild.
I can't wait. In my bedroom, I was saying on my next show, I'm gonna over here is my comic area. You got your Adams drawing and everything. Well, I'm gonna rearrange the stuff to put all of the ray guns up in one place, and it'll be the Rachel Ray Gun gallery.
I should ink it, man, but I'm scared to death. I'm gonna jack it.
Oh
up.
no. It's beautiful the way it is, man.
Very kind of Frazetta-ish, man. That looks really, really great, dude.
Yeah. It's paying homage to this cover.
Oh, okay.
Dave Stevens.
Yeah.
I made Stevie the little dude.
That's great. That's awesome.
I've been on a diet.
That's Sonic Steve. That's the first appearance of Sonic Steve. He's got a trumpet on his back.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
He blows on it and it sends out a sonic wave.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I had suggested to Eric on the Scribblers that everybody at some time created their own character. Like I did Rachel. So we'd take another guy in the Scribblers group and have them show an image from junior high or last week or whatever. And then the rest of the Scribblers do what we did to Rachel and just go through the whole group rotating to see how many variant cover shows we could
make up of that. Yeah. But I showed this the other day.
That's
awesome. This past week, but show it one last time before I put it up on the wall.
Hey, Rich, I got a Frankenstein magazine I got to send your way, man, because I found something I think you might like. I said I found a Frankenstein magazine I got to send your way because I think you might like it. So
okay, cool, man. Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah,
this is number 4. But
very nice, very cool.
Glee Club.
Very cool. I love that stuff. Love it. Got to beat Alan. We're both trying to get that run, so I got to beat him sometime. But
to America. Oh, sorry, man.
140. That one's pretty cool. But this one here is probably the coolest buy I bought yesterday. Just Corey Wrightson.
That is so cool.
And it has his autograph inside of it. It's numbered 602 out of 2000. He did back in 1993.
Oh wow!
I picked it up at the Bookery.
Oh, cool! I still haven't been there, man. I gotta get there.
Yeah, this is a book that he's had in his basement storage for like 20 years. He brought up a bunch of magazines, different magazines and stuff, and this past week, and put them on sale on Friday, basically. But
that's great.
I seen this online, so I was like, got there as soon as I could. Luckily, they still had it. He actually had, what's that price guide that predates the Overstreet? It's like the Argosy, the Argoson, or
the Argos or something like that.
Or yeah, it starts with an A.
Yeah, I can't remember.
And he had like a $2,500 price tag on it. You know,
Yeah.
And I got there. I was like, "Do you guys sell that?" They were like, "Oh yeah." As soon as the door was open, I was like, "Damn, I
We
want
do,
to
but
see
you
it."
can't afford it.
Yeah, I didn't want to buy it. I just wanted to see it. You know,
Oh,
I
yeah,
wanted to
yeah.
look at it.
Yeah,
and check
yeah.
it out. But,
I had a
yeah,
Tales of Suspense 39 in my hand one time. It's cool just to see them and hold them. You
Yeah,
know,
sometimes it is.
but this is really cool, man. It's the Lost Frankenstein pages.
That's great, dude.
It's
great.
I was looking through it last night. It's really sweet.
That's awesome.
But yeah, and then Stevie, here's my Stranko one I just picked up the other day.
I love that book.
yeah. Those Nick Furies. Hey, Adam, who's that artist where the clocks are melting? I can't remember.
Salvador Dali.
Yeah, there's a Nick Fury cover kind of like that I like.
Steranko as well.
Yeah,
It's number 7 off the top of my head, but
I think it's 4 or no, you're right. I think you're right. I think it is 7. Yeah.
But anybody else got anything before we head out? Call it
I
call
got
it
a
a
lot.
night.
I've started putting things away, so
That's right.
Well, that's all right.
Finally.
We'll go
I
around
am
the
going
table.
to a
Anybody-
comic show tomorrow, so I'll have some bunch of new stuff. I'm sure.
I was going to say, if anybody's got anything they want to promote, say, or put out there, we'll go around the board there. Adam, you got anything? buddy?
no, I guess in a couple weeks on SideQuest's channel, we'll be doing the next Marvel Multiverse role-playing game episode.
I've been waiting for that. I've been waiting for that. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing it at the end of the month. I think the 25th, I want to say. It's like the Wednesday.
All right.
So, yeah. That's
Cool.
all I got right now.
Matt?
Well, tomorrow night I have Kate and Nate on the Sunday Superman show, so hopefully people
That'd be
will come
fun.
by. It should be a lot
Heck
of fun.
Yeah, it should be a blast, man.
And
Jason?
Robbie's coming on Tuesday night. So
Oh, okay. Robbie. Okay. Heck yeah.
Robbie Joseph.
Always love seeing what Robbie brings.
Amazing
Brings,
stuff. Yeah.
I actually, when I was at the bookery, I had took a picture of some early Shazams they had up on the wall, and I sent it to him and say, "Hey, you need any of these?" And he's like, "Nope, I'm good." He goes, "Thanks for thinking of me." I was glad because they were like $200 books.
I won't. I don't quote me on this, but there may be some Marvel Family books.
Okay, cool. Jason, you got anything, buddy?
This Tuesday, I believe it is. I'll be on Gary B's live show.
Very cool.
10-1-1?
It's a fun show.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a good
And then,
time. Good time.
That's
then
a
I'll
lot of
be
fun.
he seems really, really cool, and he seems
Yeah,
super
he's real
knowledgeable about like comics and whatnot. So
He knows his stuff, man. That
Yeah.
guy knows a lot.
yeah,
Me
he
and
seems all-
Chanko did that show a couple of times. It's a fun time.
It is a fun show.
Awesome. And then I'll be on Matt's show coming up sometime. Is it what exact date is it? I'll have to look. I'm sorry.
It is February 24th. That's a week from Tuesday. You're my next guest on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so 2 weeks from now. Okay.
Yep.
And then, as stated, I'll be on the Live Show on March 21st,
Yes.
and I should have hopefully a video or two out this week. So that's about it.
Cool.
Cool.
Stevie?
Well, I baked a cake today because my granddaughter is going to be, she's 2 now, and we're going to have a family doing. So
Nice.
that's
Nice.
what I got going on tomorrow.
Well, you just
And-
dropped the video today, didn't you?
Yeah. And I did draw something for Nate. You know how I go around the horn and say, "Who do you want me to draw next?"
Yeah.
So Nate said he wanted the thing. So I sent him. So I told him I was too busy. Not like that though. I said I got so much going on, but I started drawing because I got tired of doing all the stuff, And I drew the
Heck
thing.
yeah,
with
man. Look at that.
Nice.
Nice.
his feet up on the table.
10. I love it.
And I told Nate he's got to figure out what he's going to say, So that's
So
going to go to Nate, and
That's where I used to have swim trunks that look like that.
and I'm just trying to entertain people. That's what my goal is with the art.
Yeah,
I-
hell
I
yeah.
would think,
He's a funny
I would
one.
think
My favorite.
if the thing was about to eat, I would say it's slobbering time.
Oh, that's a good one. It's
Yeah.
slaughtering time. I'm gonna put that in a message to Nate. Hey, it's slaughtering time, and that would fit because I was afraid he might pick a really wordy thing. It's slaughtering time. I can draw it big where people can read it. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are just so nerdy, man. I don't. It's fun, you know. Being when the movie Revenge of the Nerds came out, it was like, oh man, I can relate to those folks. You know, my favorite scene. I don't know if that was in. Who were the two guys that did cable TV in the basement?
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World.
No, not Wayne's World. I thought you were talking about the Canadian ones.
Oh, those were
Bob and Doug.
SC is Bob and Doug McKenzie on SC.
Yeah, the McKenzie's, yeah.
Well, some real tough guy in the bar is picking on the little skinny guy with the long hair, the blonde hair. He goes out to the trunk of his car and he straps on like a Ghostbuster thing, goes in there and zaps the shit out of him. Right. And that was it. Revenge of the Nerds. I don't know if that was that particular movie.
Wayne's World, but yeah.
Yeah, Wayne's World. But that's how it feels when the nerds come on top.
That's right. Hey, just really quick, everybody, as Derek just said, Beyond Wednesdays, they have a show starting right after this. Please, if you're not watching anything, please go over and support our buddies at Beyond Wednesdays. Watch. You're not going to be disappointed. If you haven't watched, hopefully you have, but if you haven't watched, what they're doing over there is really, really special stuff and really, really cool. And Brian has been very, very good to us. So please go support the guys at Beyond Wednesdays.
We'll do.
And I am one away from 1,200 subs.
Whoa. I'm at 721. Like I wasn't even at 700, but I was at and it's mostly like Alan and Biggie both shouted me out, but Brian, when he mentions me on or either of us, when he mentions us on Beyond Wednesdays, it's like suddenly you have like 30 subscribers. It just and so yeah, thanks everybody who came over. And again, thanks for everybody. Thanks to everybody who supports and who shows up every week, and all you guys in the chat, and Biggie and Alan for shouting us out, and Brian as well. Just thanks everybody for helping and supporting.
Yeah. But and Biggie, I don't know what you're referring to, but yeah, I don't. But that's cool.
Rich,
thanks to everybody in the chat. I
what does Adam got going on?
Huh?
What does Adam got going on?
No, not much. No, we already talked.
Oh.
Yeah, Adam already said.
Oh, okay.
He started with Adam.
He's knocking off that ice cream man cover left and right, man. He's doing great on that.
But like I said, thanks. Big thanks to everybody in the chats. Thanks to John and Derek for blue wrenching tonight. You guys did a fabulous job dropping those links and everything, keeping everybody informed. Love that about you guys. You do a fantastic job. And special thanks to Suspiria for coming on. None of these guests have to do this, and it's very humbling and awesome that they do come on and spend a little time and chat and tell their stories. And it's the reason we do this. And it's great to connect with people in the industry and just people in the community. So,
and she is a rock star in this medium.
Yeah.
What
a cool. Just again, another. Everybody we've been meeting doing this, everybody's so friendly, everybody's so nice, and just very humble, and just all everybody we've met, they've been just really, really great people, and Suspiria is another one.
Yeah.
But with that, I'm gonna say adios and good night and evening, and again, thanks everybody for coming out and hanging out, and we will see you guys next weekend.
All right.
Suspiria drop next week. I mean, Sveta drop next week.
Sveta drop.
It's a live show. It's a live show. Oh no, just wait, cause it's not just a live show, it's the live show. Yo, it's a live show. Oh, it's a live show. Yo, it's a live show.